shooter? Have they never made another shooter?
No. Blabbity 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 blabbity.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Blabbity 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 blah blah.
Gonna blow your eardrums. My singing is crap.
Blah blabbity 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 blah blah.
Go up the hill, you stupid hedgehog! Tails can do it!
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing
When there's
Duck!
trouble, you call DW.
Who?
Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous.
I may not
Earthbound.
be a smart man, but I know what love is.
Oh. Oh. Whatever. That was worth it.
Sven! Put the present down, that's not yours! Why is he from Jersey?
We did it!
That's it? You did it with one man and half of a life left?
That's right. Loki has gone down. Arthur used his magic weapon to finally destroy Loki.
Yeah!
Alright, everybody,
Shuffle?
let's shuffle.
I'm freaking racing, I'm freaking rad. Yeah, I'm rad! Can you look how rad I am? Oh yeah! Let me tell you something about life! You gotta take it by the horns! And take those horns and put it up someone's
What
butt!
is this, my first shooter? Have they never made another shooter?
No. Blabbity 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 blah.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Blabbity 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 blah blah.
Gonna blow your eardrums. My singing is crap.
Blah blabbity 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 blah blah.
Go up the hill, you stupid hedgehog! Tails can do it!
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing
When there's
Duck!
trouble, you call DW.
Who?
Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous.
I may not
Earthbound.
be a smart man, but I know what love is.
Oh. Whatever. That was worth it.
Sven! Put the present down, that's not yours! Why is he from Jersey?
We did it!
That's it? You did it with one man and half of a life left?
That's right. Loki has gone down. Arthur used his magic weapon to finally destroy Loki.
Yeah!
Alright, everybody,
Shuffle?
let's shuffle.
I'm freaking racing, I'm freaking rad. Yeah, I'm rad! Can you look how rad I am? Oh yeah! Let me tell you something about life! You gotta take it by the horns! And take those horns and put it up someone's
What
butt!
is this, my first shooter? Have they never made another shooter?
No.
You hear me now? Hopefully you'll be able to hear me now. Yeah, it's not capturing through application beta. I don't know why. Oh, maybe this thing's dumb as shit. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. So, this is my game. And see, I'm talking. I'm talking. So, I'm talking, which is good. I don't know. I don't know why I'm not. All right. Well, I got this up and running. So hopefully people can hear Cosmic. I mean, if Cosmic comes in, if anyone comes in, but yeah. I don't know. Do you hear the game too? Like, do you hear the game? I hate doing audio things when it comes to OBS. I get so sick of it. I'm like, blah. I can't stand. Oh my God, what is up with these people? I hate doing audio. Oh, these guys are beefy as all hell. All right, let's fix the game sound too. I feel like it's just not. It's not picking up Discord for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's see. Should be fine. I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, if you guys can hear me, that's pretty good then. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio for the game. I don't know what. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, no game sound too, huh? Well, let's see. Let's. Oh, damn! You're not even seeing like my. Wow, you're not even seeing anything come up now. Oh, this is great. I love this. Oh my lord, display capture. Yeah, let's. Nope. It's right here. Oh man, I really bombed the crap out of this, didn't I, today? I am not. We are not professionals here, people. So don't mind us. Yes, automatic. Here you go, guys. So here is Free Play Fridays. And here we go. There I am. Here's the free play thing. Yeah, it's Jesus God. No, like here, for example, right? I know there's gonna be like there's 8 people watching too. I mean, I'm a complete screw up with this, but check this out. Like if I do this, oh hey, what's up, everyone? Like, Oh, can you hear? You can hear me. You can hear my input capture, which is my game. You can see my game over here, right? And then all I really have to do is just go to like window capture and Free Play Fridays. Boom. There you go. But Simba, shut up, you naggy dog. And yeah, there you go. So I could keep my game capture there and just close it out there. But it's not really what I'm trying to do. I mean, I don't know if someone wants to jump in and I mean, I don't know, whatever you guys want to do. Yeah, I mean, what's up, Mr. Welsh? So, oh, Dragon Ball Z fan, what's going on, buddy? My power level tonight is not over 9,000 because I can't figure this audio out, bro. So whatever. Oh man, all right, I'm gonna jump to this. I'm just gonna keep it chill like this. Anyone wants to jump in, bless you for putting up with these shenanigans tonight. But yeah, you guys could see me. It's cool. God, Simba, stop. This dog is. I'm telling you, this dog is gonna take out this entire stream one day. Wow, that's a super focus right there. All right, so well, whatever. Tonight I'm playing. Tonight, I'm playing Demon Gaze for free play Fridays. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And how's everyone tonight? How's everyone doing? I think I know why you're not hearing Diddley. I actually think I know why. No, it's not open sound settings. I know why. Open volume mixer. Let me know if you hear anything now, I guess. I don't know. Either way, I'm just going to get started on playing this thing. I should play a style. Right, yeah, but then I would have to, oh god, Slippy, please. It would be catastrophic if I had to play a style, because then I would have to change all of this over, and I think my computer would fly to the moon. So I'm just not even going to try that right now. I'm just going to leave it the way it is, and hope to god that this duct tape and glue lasts. So, I'm like, yeah. So, I mean, if you want to jump in, man, and you want to do what you need to do, I mean, that's fine too. If anyone wants to jump in, I'm kind of I mean, I was thinking about tomorrow jumping on and playing a style. You guys are like interested in that or whatever it is. I mean, the style's pretty cool, so. Oh boy, hold on a minute. Come on, piece of junk. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's see. Oh, I got the camera on. Okay, so at least you guys could see me and my epic fails of this. So, hello everyone. How are you? How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's having a nice night. Yeah. So this is Free Play Fridays. I am attempting to play a game. This one is called Demon Gaze, and yeah, basically that's what we're doing tonight. I sound like a bumbling idiot. Anyway, all right. You know what? Yeah, let me see what's up with this. You encountered something. You encountered a bunch of fat people. These guys are really big. Jeez, this is a completely new area. This is on my list. This is on my my console challenge list that I'm playing. So it's a dungeon crawler-esque game. I don't know. Okay, because I have on a certain demon. They help you over like all the panels and stuff, so that's really not going to affect me too much if it's a hazard. So just go around. Seems like all of us have been playing. I mean, like I've been playing dungeon crawlers. I think Baron's been playing Etrian Odyssey. I want to start Etrian Odyssey. Today I got Live Alive. I think that's one of the games for the Switch. So I was looking at that. That looked pretty good. I can't go over water, unfortunately, but this area looks super nice. So I'm going to travel through and like see what else is going on here. And I'm going to hit the X. I got to fight. Oh, God. I got to fight higher level demons here. So what you do is you... What's Iron Shell? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. There we go. The one thing that sucks, and I'm honestly about this game, the fact that if I want more people, I have to pay 5,000 to get more people in this game, which really does suck. So it stinks, but whatever. I think I could use and then you got to pay 5,000 for a room, just alone. Ooh, I could have 2 demons, so powers up all allies as well as attacks all enemies, and strong defense. Nice. Okay. So I can equip 2. All right, that's a good thing, I guess. So let's go this way. So I picked this up. You gotta pay 5,000 gold in order to get a room. Like you get a room in the demon. I guess it's in the demon hotel that you're in, and you basically. What happens is you get a room, you get to choose your character, and from there you build your characters out by selecting rooms, which means they just want you to farm in the dungeons a lot more. So, I don't know. And of course they have gems called undies. Oh, you're sharing your game? All right. Close this. Here I am. Here's my stream and Slippy stream. Ooh, what game are you playing? That looks really good. See, that's another thing that sucks too. I can't even hear. Like, I have your audio up, and I don't even hear your audio, which really does suck. I wish I could. I wish I knew what was going on with this, but I've had so many problems with OBS. You have no idea, how many problems I've had. It's pretty sad too. Hopefully this will work. Maybe you guys will hear him here. I don't know. Something's going on. I'm not picking up audio on anything.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, we hear Cosmic.
Yep, I'm late. I was busy doing some things and I wasn't expecting it to come on this early.
Oh, this is excellent. Cosmic's here. And we're getting Cosmic audio. Oh, this is excellent. Yes. Okay. Look, I didn't screw up. All right. Let's bring everyone into focus here. Well, I'm here. Slippy's here. Cosmic's here. We got Slippy. What game are you playing? So Slippy, this is Oh, you're playing Lunar on PS1. Lunar is the game. I'm going to play Lunar and Lunar 2 for my console challenge. All my games are RPGs, so I'm going to be very busy doing a lot of things.
Slippy muted?
Yeah, Slippy's Slippy's muted, but I'm glad at least I got you coming through, which is great.
Cool. Okay, I got a new Recharged game. Very cool. Another free one. They're giving me all the Recharged games for free. They're pretty cool.
Oh, really?
I just want to try it out. I like playing them for a little bit.
Well, I got Slippy here. I got my game here. We're going to put up Cosmic Stream. And then for this...
Oh, gosh.
I'll slow that. Oh, your music's good.
It's loud.
I know, I just lowered it. Hopefully it'll be better now.
Well, yeah. For you guys. Okay. There we go. Now I lowered it as well.
So if you do... Oh, I see what it is. Show non-video participants. So that's how you show the 3 screens like this. Okay. I got it because I'm sharing my video, so my video comes up.
This one is Asteroids Recharged.
That looks good.
Should be pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks, Slippy. I just did, actually.
Okay, how do I move? How do I move?
Let's do high-speed battle.
There's got to be a move button. Okay, there's teleport. How do I move? Okay, whoa, there's the move. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I think I got the hang of this now.
Alright, guys, I'll
The
stop.
cool thing about these recharged games is you get power-ups.
Give us more visibility in the screen. Take my ugly face out of there. Oh, you get power-ups?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. That game looks beautiful, and Slippy's playing Lunar. God, I gotta figure out how long. I think that's probably gonna be after I beat this. Probably gonna try to take on Lunar.
Oh! Oh, nice. Machine gun.
Oh, these guys are hitting. These guys are gonna hit me for a lot. Wow, 251 use. I'm trying to get up. Oh, it's got a ton of video. Apparently, Slippy, ton of video. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything for 100 and whatever. My longbow's like 110. Let's see. Do you have any plans for New Year's? I don't.
I don't really celebrate anything all that much.
Nah.
It's just me and my mom, and we're pretty to ourselves.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think I'm really not gonna do much New Year's. Besides play video games.
Yeah, I play video games every day, though.
That's awesome, though. This is their Night Shield's 13. Jeez.
Ooh. Shotgun.
Oh, that shotgun spray's nice. Yeah, you'll do good with that. Oh, you have to work New Year's Day? Yeah, it stinks. I mean, this is what happens when you get older. It's like, yay, celebrate my birthday, no one cares. Yay, New Year's. New Year's and whatever. Yeah, it's usually what happens.
Yeah, I worked jobs all my life where I really didn't get any vacations. So
Now you're definitely going to make up for it.
it's really no big deal to me.
Yeah, it really isn't. It is what it is. Oh, Lord.
But some people love their vacations.
For me, vacation sitting at home, playing games, and really, really just enjoying, playing video games. Like I always think, oh, you know what? People are gonna take vacations. I'm gonna take a nice trip in a good RPG. So that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be on vacation now until the 10th, but I'll see how that goes in my life. I always get dragged into some crap. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, these dungeon crawlers on the Switch, they automatically do the map for you. So it's really easy. You're not like sitting there drawing the maps or anything. And then they have these speed moving, where you could it'll move you like really quick to an area that you've already been at, which is pretty cool. You like dungeon crawlers?
I do,
Cosmic?
but I don't like the ones that like pop up and have the turn-based battles. I don't like those kind.
Oh, okay.
I like the real-time battle ones.
I don't think I've ever played a real-time dungeon crawler before. I don't even think I know any.
Yeah, I know a few. Eye of the Beholder. What's it called? The other ones that are really good. I'll look them up. I have them in my Steam.
Yeah, that'd be good if you can recommend some.
Grimrock.
Grimrock?
Yeah, the Grimrock games. I played through both of those, and they were really good. Part 2 has some pretty tough puzzles that I had to look up one or two of them, but I think I made it through part 1 without having to look anything up.
I love dungeon crawlers that have puzzles that you have to figure out. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Legend of Grimrock and Legend of Grimrock 2 were amazing. Probably my favorite dungeon crawlers of all time. They were really good. And when I was a kid, I had the Beholder on the Super NES.
Mm-hmm.
And I really loved it, but I couldn't beat the last boss. The last boss was dang near impossible. I had the special guide for it, and it was this little pocket book, and it had all the maps in it and everything. It was so cool. It was really thick too. And then there was Death Trap Dungeon. I'm pretty sure that was a real-time one as well. That was a really good one.
Death Trap Dungeon. Is that like an anime style one?
No. I wouldn't really play an anime style. I'm not into anime style. I'm not big into that. I mean, I like watching some animes, but most of them are they're not like the anime, like heavy anime style animes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like Cowboy Bebop. I mean, the characters don't have like the super anime cute look to them. Anything that has that cutesy look to it, or if it's like really super classic anime, I love the art style of those, like Galaxy Express 999, any of those super old ones. But the like 90s-ish anime style is just, I don't know, I can't get into it.
I like 80s like 80s anime and like 90, 91 or whatever was great. The anime style I enjoy. The new anime now, like we were watching Goblin Slayer and Spy Family. Those I happen to like those a lot. They're really, really good. But the 80s style is always like a big of my favorite. Granhole?
Okay, Death Trap Dungeon is on the PlayStation. I had this on the PlayStation. It might not be a dungeon crawler. Okay, it's not a dungeon crawler. I thought it was. It looks more like a third-person hack and slash style. I haven't played it in so long. I thought it was a dungeon crawler. I think it's kind of close to a dungeon crawler, but not quite. Yeah, I just don't have anything I really want to play tonight. Is a sad thing. I don't know.
What about Disgaea?
Yeah, I could grind all night. That's all that game is
just
go to the same dungeon over and over again. Grind.
Yeah, that's a big. So when I first got the Switch, I got Disgaea because I never played Disgaea before, and I did not enjoy it at all. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's the most heavy grinding tactics game ever made, I think.
Yeah.
That's all it is just grind. And if you do the item dungeons, it's like what? It took Baron like 2 to 3 hours to beat one item dungeon.
It's crazy, I know.
And he thought he was going to be done in like no time so he could start his other game. No. Oh my god. I do want to play through it and beat it, but I'm never going to stream a game like that because it's just all it is grinding.
That's so
I bought
true.
it, so I want to beat it one of these days. I want to beat Wise Oath in Felgahana, but it's driving me nuts right now because it's super hard. And I'm just thinking maybe I should just start over on super easy mode just to beat it. And then like put it into my hidden games list. Never look at it again. So frustrating. Baron loves the grinding games, and I'm just kind of the opposite. I cannot handle doing too much grinding. It feels like it's sucking my soul out.
It's just not. It's so repetitive.
Yeah. I'm playing a post-apocalyptic Sim City, but I don't know if people really want to watch me play that.
No, it's free play, so whatever you want to play, doesn't matter. I like Slippy's playing Lunar, so I love Lunar. That's a great game.
Lunar, that's a JRPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really not into JRPGs either. I mean, there's a few here and there that I love, but I just can't play JRPG after JRPG. There's so many of them, and they're all just, JRPGs.
Yeah, it's. I feel like they're kind of the same.
Yeah. My style is just 2D platformers. I can't get enough of them.
Oh wow,
Um,
Sim City, Slippy City
just love
played
this.
a lot of Slim City, Sim City.
Yep, me too, Slippy. Yep, me and my friend. I bought it for my friend. What was it on? Was it on the PlayStation? I think it was on the PlayStation, and I bought it for my friend I know, and we couldn't get enough of it. We'd just play back and forth, like building our cities like all the time. Had a lot of fun with that one. Yeah, it was PS1.
I never got into the Sim Cities.
Yeah, I mean nowadays I don't know. I'm enjoying this post-apocalyptic one because I was just in the mood to play test it, and it was really cheap because we got a free one on Epic, and I looked up the review on it,
Mm-hmm.
and the review wasn't the best. They said it's okay, but this one's better. And I was like, I looked up the other one that was better, and I was like, I wonder if I can get this one super cheap on Enba. And I did. I went to Enba and I bought it for super cheap, and I just installed it and started playing it. And it's pretty cool. I still want to try the one I got for free on Epic.
Well,
'Cause it,
why don't you stream it?
oh god. Well, if I try the one on Epic, I'm gonna have to go through the tutorials and figure it all out, and that'll take forever. And I don't want to do that tonight. But if I play the other one, I'm kind of mid-game. My city's pretty big. Can't remember what I was doing because I put it down for quite a few days now. Maybe I'll load it up and show you guys. I mean, it's post-apocalyptic, so it's kind of grim.
That
That's
sounds
one
pretty
thing
cool
about it.
though.
All right, I'll load it up, show you guys. It's just basically SimCity, but with post-apocalyptic stuff. The disasters are, instead of like big dinosaurs or big Godzillas and earthquakes and aliens and stuff like in SimCity, it's raiders, dust storms, radioactive rain, stuff
Oh,
like
I'm
that.
total. Oh, so it's like Escape from New York.
Does New York have radioactive rain and dust
I don't
storms?
know, but that would explain some of the people in New York with the radioactive rain. But it sounds pretty cool though.
Yeah, they're coming out with a part 2 of it soon. And it looks basically like the exact same game, but with better graphics. That's one thing that people don't like about this game, is the graphics aren't that great. And I agree.
Whatever.
It doesn't look the best, but my screen's up if you want to share it now.
People, I mean, if it's a really good game with a good premise, definitely.
It's just SimCity. It's neat.
I don't see it. Let's see. It's just us.
Says I'm running.
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
You probably had me hidden.
Non-show, non-video,
Yeah.
non-video participants. Okay, there we go. We're back.
Yeah, and then hide them again. There you go.
End zone.
All right. End zone. Yep. Here we go.
Slippy, what system is that Lunar that you're playing on? Is that PS1 or is that the Sega CD one? That's the first one, isn't it? Oh, that looks so cool. The trees are like all burnt out and everything. You gotta make new trees and stuff.
Yeah, well, I've got farms here, here, and here. And then if you look at the water, I have these special water plants that make it that so any of the water around my gardens aren't radiated. All this red is dry and the blue is like ponds. And then here's the radiation. Oh my god. So there's radiation everywhere right now.
Oh, well, the yellow's radiation.
Yep.
How
green.
do you bypass the radiation in the game?
You can clean it up, but it just comes right back anytime it rains. I clean it up sometimes, but it's just a pain in the butt to keep cleaning it over and over and over again. So I just have radiation protection, like radiation masks and hazmat suits and stuff that I make for everybody. Right now I'm doing a trade. It looks like I have to give him expedition rations, and he's going to give me wood. If you go on expeditions, you can get research materials so you can make new things, and you can sometimes get seeds for new plants that you haven't gotten.
Did you ever play Ark?
I was told not to play it. I was interested in it, but somebody said that it's not worth playing because it's just frustrating.
It's not. The new one's not so bad.
There's the new one's out already?
Yeah, they like did a remake of it. It's really nice looking. Oh boy, this guy's huge. But from what I know, it's not bad. I played it. If you want to just go collecting dinosaurs and just freely build whatever you want, that's definitely in it for you. There's like a free roam mode where you could just go around, collect stuff, collect dinosaurs, just put them in, mate them, get eggs, get different variants and stuff. It's not bad.
Yeah. It's an MMO. I'm kind of burnt out on MMO style games.
It's huge. I mean, the game's like a
Yeah.
massive game.
I like the idea of like riding dinosaurs around and killing people, raiding people and stuff, but I've got enough games to where I don't need to get into a MMO and just have it consume my life completely.
I'm not good with the MMOs, so I'm not good with like, building up my base and protecting myself with Ark, like the way Ark is. So what I've done was I just go offline and just play offline and just build my own base, and I have it set where these the dinosaurs just come around and try to destroy the hell out of my base. So it's not like I'm really fighting anyone. I'm just fighting against the computer, but it's just the dinosaurs. It's not like a real person. I've done that and I've given up.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
toxic sometimes, Ark.
I got it free on something. Either Steam or Epic gave it away free. But I don't think I'm ever going to play it because, like I said, I got so many games. I got 1 billion free games. I have over almost 300 free games on Epic now, and I have a ton of free. I'm filling up a free game folder on Steam now that's got almost over 30 games in it, and
Wow.
I have games that I bought that I need to get to, which is like I have a folder of stream games now that I want to stream, and that's got like over 10 games in it. And then I've got my favorites in Steam that I want to get. I'm like kind of playing a little bit of each one on there, so I'm playing like over 6 games all at the same time. I have too much. I found a new site where I can read any comic book ever made. And I'm like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. I'm going to be reading comic books for the rest of my life. I swear to God.
That's pretty cool.
Tonight I got busy and I got Netflix.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to watch the new Spider-Man, and it's not on there, but the other Spider-Man's on there. Oh my god, it's so good so far. I didn't have enough time to get very far in it. Like, I got 15 minutes, but holy cow, it's awesome. The Miles Morales cartoon one, holy cow, that is so good. And then I was like, well, since I can't get the Spider-Man on Netflix, I better look for it and see where it is, because that's why I wanted to get Netflix. I want to finish all the Marvel movies, and the only one I have left is that Spider-Man movie, No Way Home, where he kind of destroys the dimensions and Doctor Strange tries to help him out. And that was on YouTube off of some other site, so I had to sign up for that, but it was for free. I get a free trial for 6 days, so I get to watch Spider-Man for free, and then I'm going to shut my free trial down. And then I'm going to just watch a bunch of stuff on Netflix. But yeah, I mean, my life is so busy. It's consumed with entertainment.
Netflix isn't that bad.
Yeah, there's a few things on there I want to watch, like Cobra Kai. I want to watch.
That's good.
I want to watch the last season of Lost in Space. I didn't get to finish that. I want to watch the Cowboy Bebop live action. I want to watch the what's that pirate anime live action?
One Piece.
One Piece. I want to watch all those. There's a new one that just came out, Yu Yu Hakusho live action. I want to watch those.
There's Yu Yu Hakusho live action?
That just came out, yeah. Something like that, I think it is. I want to watch the next... I've watched the first 2 seasons of The Witcher. I want to finish that off. I don't think I'm going to get to them all, though, but I'm going to watch what I really want to watch first. And this Miles Morales cartoon Spider-Man is, oh my god, it's so good. I'm just loving it. That might be a good one to show Saturday night.
Spider-Verse, and then Slippy says the second one he was bored with that.
The Spider-Verse. Yeah, the Spider-Verse was so good. What did he say? First Spider-Man, Spider-Verse. I really like the first Spider-Man, Spider-Verse movie. There was a second Spider-Verse movie? I don't see a second one. If there is a second one, I want to find it. Because I want to watch them all. But yeah, I'm watching the first one. But I started watching the first Spider-Verse, and I was like, they're talking about the movie before that, the No Way Home. I was like, I better not watch this yet. I got to find No Way Home first and watch that. So I looked for it, and I found it, and I started watching it. I got about 15 minutes into that, and then I had to go uptown. And I come back, and it's like, oh no, the stream started.
I started pretty early, but it is the last one of the year. So
you didn't start early. You said you were going to start an hour late.
Oh, did I start on time?
You started on time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised.
You told me this morning you were going to start an hour late.
Nice.
I was like, oh, that's a little later than Foxy starts, but okay. I'm not going to complain.
I think
He's filling in. He's filling in. No big deal. It's a good thing he's around at least.
Yeah, I said the hell with that. I really wanted to just sit around and play games tonight and talk, and that was it.
Yeah. I'm just letting my sim play out itself right now and talking. I'm not even playing the game. Okay, let's build some stuff. I'm going to build my first electricity, a solar collector. We'll get some electricity in this town. Where can I fit it though? Where's the best place to put electricity? Probably over here somewhere. Right,
Uh,
right there maybe. That's a good spot. Okay, I gotta research the battery. Ooh, I can too. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna have a ton of electricity coming into the settlement pretty soon. I'm actually gonna get raided by raiders pretty soon too.
and this is all basically in real time, right?
Yep, but you can pause it at any time. You can speed it up. It's a super slow game, so you basically just play it in full speed the whole time you're playing it.
That's cool.
But every once in a while, I don't want it to go fast because I'm like doing delicate things here and there. So I just turn it to normal speed when I want to do delicate things, and then I just speed it up to get everything going because it just takes forever to do anything in this game. See, they're cleaning up the radiation to get this built right now.
So when you clean up the radiation, does the radiation come back?
Only if it rains, has radioactive rain, and there's actually good rain that'll clean it up everywhere. I like it when that happens. Like right now it's raining. Let's see. Anything getting cleaned? Yeah, it looks about the same. My trader is not getting his barter done.
That was close.
I wonder.
Let's see. I gotta find Lord of the Rings, the Battle for Middle Earth. That was a real-time game that I used to play a lot, and I wouldn't mind actually going back to playing that. I'd have to see. Yeah,
Real-time strategy?
yeah, like it was phenomenal. I used to take over like either Helm's Deep or I forgot. It was Helm's Deep or the castle that the Ring Wraiths were in. And I would just build elven strongholds in there, dwarfs and humans, and I would let the orcs run free in the surrounding areas, and they would try to attack me and storm the castle, and I would just attack them, defend. It was really good. Like I would reenact Helm's Deep over and over again in the game, and I think I spent one time. I think I spent close to about 8 hours playing the game straight. It was a really, really, really good game. I did enjoy it a lot. It was real time, but it was on CDs. It was back in the day. I think it was like either 2008 or 2007 that came out. But because it was like a smaller screen and everything, it wasn't so super graphic inducive. So it wasn't bad to look at. Oh damn! I'm probably gonna need to run this as much as I can and go back to town. This is a new area.
Yeah. I'm kind of play testing. I got a RTS called Northgard that I tried the other day. I owned it for quite a while, but it's still kind of in early release. I'm not sure if it's completely released yet or not. I'm sure it's completely playable all the way through, but I just can't get into it. I want to play through it because I bought it. Any game I buy, I feel obligated, like I have to play through it. Yeah.
I agree. I feel that it was just there's so many games though.
Oh, here's the Raiders. I've just been paying their tribute, which is getting more and more expensive each time they come. But at some point, I should probably build defenses and just kill them when they come, because this is getting super expensive. Every time I pay tribute to them, I run out of food and all sorts of stuff.
Let's see if we're caught up here.
So,
What is this? Slightly Hills. Well, party members.
Across the Spider-Verse, is that on Netflix as well? Second one?
I don't watch Netflix that much. Like, I have it. The only real stuff I ever watch is this guy called Sven Gulli, because he shows like the old Universal horror movie monsters, and Collector's Call, which is the chick from The Facts of Life, Lisa Welsh, I think her name is, showing you like people collecting stuff and everything else. Other than that, I haven't watched TV and I can't even tell you, or Netflix in that long.
Huh. Well, that's cool. I don't watch stuff either. Like once or twice a year, I'll just binge watch everything I want to watch on each of the services. Like I just got through binge watching off of Disney Plus like a couple months ago.
Disney Plus
This
is
month,
good.
yeah, this month I decided to catch up on my binge watching on Netflix. I don't know. I like movies. I just don't watch them all that often. Except now, Saturday night, Slippy's got us watching a movie every Saturday night.
Which is cool. I really should try to join that. I do watch, like, now what I'll do is, I was in, Svengoolie. All right, Grave knows Svengoolie. My in-laws watch Svengoolie. Svengoolie's awesome, though. He makes dumb jokes. So, I mean, whatever. But, I am a sucker for Mythbusters. I grew up watching Mythbusters. I love Mythbusters. I have Adam Savage, Kerry, Grant, and Tori signatures. I love Mythbusters. So
I had a friend that
Hmm?
I had a friend that had a bunch of signed stuff from him as well. Met him a few times. And just loved Mythbusters as well. I watched Mythbusters a lot back in the day.
Like, I'll watch it. What I'll do is I don't know. My wife has like all these streaming things, and I'll usually just throw on Philo and watch Mythbusters and stuff like that. But I've been watching in uber like a disgusting amount of anime though. But like I said, it's Goblin Slayer's really good. Spy Family's really good. I even to the point where I went nuts with Goblin Slayer, and the game's coming out for the Switch. It's a tactical RPG, and I got the helmet, and I'm going to do a cosplay stream in February when that game comes out and wear the helmet and everything. So this is the exciting life I live. Oh man, that's about it. But yeah, Mythbusters is good. And then Grave Collector's Call. Collector's Call, they have some really crazy stuff on there. I was watching like one of the last ones, and this lady had a Barbie that was so rare. It was worth like, I think, $50,000, and I'm just like, who has a Barbie worth? You really find a lot of interesting stuff. You always have. Oh, Finn, you always have stuff. Something playing. Yeah, I'm usually, I have stuff playing too while I'm working as well. It makes the time go by pretty fast. But that's for sure. Cosmos game looks really intense. And Slippy's on the boat talking to everyone.
I think my city's going downhill. I think it's gonna die pretty soon. No, I'm just
I remember one time I was playing. Was it? No, it was the Lord of the Rings game, and I walked away because I was just farming whatever, and it was in the Elven City, and apparently the computer got its self together, and I had a huge orc attacking party, and I come back and it's like you're dead. I'm like I was gone for like 5 minutes. I got wiped out. I was like, oh great. I used to play The Sims a lot. I loved building the houses. That's why I liked Ark, because Ark I would just build and build and build and build everything, and it wasn't bad. But I haven't played Ark in 3 years, 4 years.
yeah. I used to play The Sims too.
Sims was great. I am going to run to the bathroom. I will be right back, guys.
Uh, Giving my people some power. It's only gonna work it during the day for a while because it's a solar collector. But once I get a battery researched and built, it'll run it during the night as well. For some reason, I'm not getting my resources for my trade. The trade guy's been there forever. Maybe I should just cancel that trade and let other traders come in because they're not grabbing the resources for it. Just build a bunch of power poles to everything. There. This whole side of the city should get powered here pretty soon. Power to the people! Yeah, maybe I should cancel this trade. It's just not happening. Cancel. I cannot get you the supplies. It's really hard for me to get scrap because I've only got one big scrap collector and I've collected all of the scrap around the vicinity. Any scrap now, they have to go way out like far to kind of get to it. And I don't want to build another scrap collector so they can collect it even more because I think it's a good idea to collect it slowly so you don't run out of your scrap at some point. So I don't really care that I get it slow, but it takes forever to like build anything because I have to wait for the scrap to come in.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello, hello, welcome back. I'm giving everybody power.
I like games like that.
There's been some pretty good free ones on Epic lately. Curse to Golf is one that I had my eye on when it first came out, and I watched people play it, and it just looks really fun. It's like a side-scroller platformer, but you're playing with a golf ball. You got to hit the golf ball like it's interesting. It's really cool. And then Cat Quest was up yesterday.
Meow meow.
And I own both of those already on Steam. And they're pretty good little like action role playing games if you're into action role playing games.
You have a
The
dog,
cat-
right? You don't have a cat.
Yeah, I have a dog right now, but I've had many pets throughout my life.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What was the most
Well,
interesting pet you had?
I don't know. I've had a lot of them. You name it. Pretty much, I've had almost everything.
I had I had saltwater fish, and that was
Oh,
God.
beautiful.
It was, but it was a nightmare. When Sandy came around here, I had to get a generator, a backup generator, run that. I didn't sleep, I think, for 48 hours. Eventually, it just got. I mean, it's way too expensive now. The upkeep, Finn, you're right. The upkeep is absolutely insane. I mean, completely
Yeah.
insane.
If you have a pet, you gotta be ready to take. You know, you gotta have everything for it. You can't just go, "Oh, I want this," and think you
Yup.
can like handle it. A lot of people just do that. They're like, "Oh, I want this," and then when they get it, it's like completely neglected, or they're not ready to handle what it takes to take care of them,
Oh, that's
and then
true. That's
when
why
it dies.
there's a lot of beer dragons by me that people just get rid of because they're just not really expecting, like, oh, what's this, what's that? How do you get a beer dragon and keep it and blah blah blah.
Yeah. I had a iguana when I was a kid, just out of high school. I think I got it for a graduation present, actually, when I graduated high school.
Iguanas are
And
cool.
I moved out of my dad's after that, I think, or something. And my iguana stayed there. And my dad's new wife didn't like it, and they didn't really take care of it. And it didn't get enough calcium, and its bones fell apart, and it died. So that was probably my most exotic pet, my iguana, but it was neglected. It didn't survive very long. I called him Lala, Lala Lizard. He was neat. I'm not really into getting exotic pets anymore, though. After that, I just didn't. Just takes too much to take care of them.
I would never get. I had an iguana called Iggy. I had 2 iguanas at one time. Now I have tree frogs.
Ah, cool.
They're pretty.
So you like exotic pets for sure. You've had a bunch of them.
The fish were the saltwater fish were a lot for the upkeep.
Saltwater fish are so cool. I love going to like aquariums and watching them because they're so smart. You watch those saltwater fish and you know they have smarts.
That's true. They do. They're super smart.
Yep.
I wanted an octopus at one time. That didn't happen.
Oh, I love octopuses. I got to
Yeah,
hold an octopus once and play with it.
they're super smart.
They are. I watched a ton of documentaries on them, read books about them. They're pretty much my favorite animal because they're just so amazing. But when I think about them, I always get depressed.
Why do you get depressed?
Oh, because Japan killed millions of them all in one day.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, when their nuclear plant exploded, it killed a whole habitat of octopus. And it's in one of the books I read, even after I read the book. Well, I knew about the explosion before I read the book, but I didn't know it was in the book. But yeah, it's so depressing to hear about just millions of animals all dying at once.
Yeah, that is
Um,
depressing.
I lived in Butte, Montana, and when I lived there, 10,000 snow geese all died at once because of the mine. They have this toxic mine pool, and all the snow geese landed in it. And it's basically this parasite that eats flesh within seconds
Ew, that sounds
inside
gross.
the water. It's a copper mine. And it killed 10,000 snow geese all at once, just dead. It just, I hate it. I hate hearing about that kind of shit, but it happens.
Yeah, it does.
And then it stays in your mind forever. It's like, oh my god, humans are so horrible.
That's so true. That's true.
You know. And I talked about the people that run the damn place, and they act like it's a joke. They're just dumb rednecks. Stupid people.
Yeah, sometimes people just don't care about animals.
You know.
Actually, I don't think I can afford to buy another person because I need items galore.
Okay, are these powered? These aren't powered, or are they? My power pole is up. What is it? It looks like it's daytime. Maybe it's nighttime. I wonder if my battery's done. No, my battery needs scrap. And got scrap coming. It's just slow. I'm running in slow mode. Maybe I should speed it up. Yeah, if you like octopus, read The Soul of an Octopus by Cy Montgomery.
Oh, you said you have Netflix, right?
Or I think her name is Cy something. I do have Netflix.
The
Why?
Octopus Teacher. You would like that.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah. If anyone that likes octopus and you're watching this, my Octopus Teacher's phenomenal. It's really really good. Shows you like the whole life of an octopus. The guy I think was in Africa or something, and he would go snorkeling in the kelp kelp forests, and he comes across this octopus, and every single day he goes out there and sees the octopus, and it comes to him and plays with him and takes him on swims. Like it's really cool.
I wrote it down so I remember it for later. Yeah, I love octopuses. I don't know why. I just do. They're just so amazing. And like I said, I got to hold one, and he was so friendly.
They're very smart.
Yeah, they're sweet. They're just little sweethearts, really. For like this, it's a mollusk, and it's super smart. It kind of blows my mind, and they're super nice and everything. It just, wow, these creatures are just so amazing in every way.
Ether mill. Spears, holy spears.
I haven't been paying attention to my people. Oh my god, I have 23 people just sitting around doing nothing. I have to build shelters. And my food is way down. Ugh, I can't do this right now. I can't.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It does.
I need to be completely focused. Otherwise I neglect things.
Once
and then
it gets
like
too much, it becomes crazy.
Yep. I don't want to do that right now. Let's see. I don't want to. I could play Wise. I could play West of the Dead. That's actually pretty fun. I've been having fun with it. Haven't beaten that first boss yet, even. I think that's what I'll do. We'll play West of the Dead. Some roguelike Western stuff.
Yeah, we need to.
Okay, should be up.
Got it. I'll jump on it. There we go. Slippy's got the cat. Let's see. And I am trying to level up all my items.
Oh god, I forget how to fight. Okay, there's the shoot.
Light axe. Oh boy.
Yeah, I grew up on a ranch with like pretty much every farm animal you could think of.
I like pigs.
Oh, I hate pigs. Pigs are so scary. Yeah, I almost got killed by pigs when I was really young.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, you don't want to go in the pen with them. They'll try to kill you. They are not friendly unless you bring them up friendly, I guess. We had ones that weren't quite completely domesticated, I guess. They were very mean, very scary, and huge.
There's a person around here that has a pig. So it's weird. But I mean whatever.
What now?
They have a pig. They keep a potbelly pig in their house.
Oh, those are a different kind of pig. Yeah, those aren't the big, huge pigs that will kill you if they get the chance.
Oh boy, that does not sound like something I would want to go near.
Yeah. I actually remember having this conversation with you once before.
Yeah, about pigs. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I think about it.
Pigs are pretty cool.
My
Boars
least favorite back then.
Boars are yeah, no thank you.
Wild boars? Yeah.
Yeah,
they're really scary. I've never seen one of those. We don't have those around here. What these do?
Let's go. Oh, what the hell?
Okay, what is my jump button? That is not my jump button. That's not my jump button. What's my jump button? There it is. Somebody just went bidaloop. That must have been Slippy. Good stopping
Yeah.
point. All right, Slippy. Have a good night.
Night, Slippy.
What are we gonna watch? What are we gonna watch Saturday? What's the movie? Do you have something in mind? Oh god, I just wasted my healing potion. Yeah, nobody's got any clue what I haven't heard anything on what movie we're gonna watch Saturday. I just got Netflix, so I can play something off of there, but I mean everybody's got Netflix, right?
I think so.
I know Slippy does. They've probably seen everything on there. Everything I want to watch is like a series. I don't think there's many movies.
I gotta look. There's actually the stop motion animation for Pokemon that looked pretty good that I want to watch on Netflix.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not that big into Pokemon. I loved Detective Pikachu, though. That was pretty good.
That was a good game.
Not the game, the movie.
The show, yeah. And the movie was good. I liked it.
I don't think I'd play the game. It doesn't really look like my thing. It looks good, but it just doesn't look like my thing.
I enjoyed the game for a little bit, and then that was it.
Mystery weapons.
Oh, here we go. Big guys in the back. Let's use Chronos. Let's attack, skill, special /1. Work on these demented bunnies in the back.
Demented bunnies?
Yeah, they're looking kind of crazy, those bunnies.
Oh my god.
Is that a boss?
No, these are just regular bad guys.
I really like the art style of that game.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like watercolor cell shady.
Even the
Pretty
lights,
cool.
like even the light shows you like the little halo around the light. That's nice.
I gotta play it more because every time I play it, I'm not used to the controls and I do really terrible. If I play it more, I'll get used to it more and then I'll get good at it. But I haven't gotten good at it yet. Every time I play it, I'm terrible at it. But it's fun. It's just I'm playing a whole bunch of other games. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I should play this instead because Wise is driving me nuts.
Finn, I would not pet those bunnies. They look like they would take my hand off.
Oh god.
See, this is nice too. I could sit back and relax and let the game auto drive for me, so it like automatically takes me to another area. So I don't have to go walking around aimlessly because I was already there.
Oh my god, I was almost dead. I had like a shred of health left. I gotta find the healing area.
That's what I always wanted to have, as a rabbit as a pet.
We had rabbits once. Not really pet types. We kept them in a cage outside.
Oh,
It was a
hutch.
huge, yeah, a hutch is, yeah. But I think One of our cats got in it and ate them all.
Oof.
If I remember right. Yeah, it was bad. We didn't have them for very long. Dang cats. We had a cat get in our parakeet cage and eat all those. We had one parakeet that escaped outdoors in the winter,
Mm-hmm.
and we thought it was dead for sure, but it made it all the way through winter, living outdoors in the snow and cold. And I don't know whatever happened to it, but we've seen it like on and off.
So around here, that's funny you bring that up. Around here, there were parakeets. I think they were parakeets. They're really green with like colorful beaks,
Yep.
and they escaped. They built gigantic nests in a lot of the utility poles around here, and there is a thriving population of them. And
That's
they're
awesome.
it's crazy. Like I've never seen them before. One time, I had what was it? I had fruit that was in the backyard, like a big fruit bowl or something for the 4th of July. I leave, come back, and there's like two of them eating out of the bowl, and they were super super colorful.
That is cool. We have a bunch of doves that showed up out of nowhere, and I think it's because somebody let them go and they had them as pets. But we have a ton of doves nowadays. We've had them for years, and they're everywhere.
There's no alligators in the sewers in New York, so that's a myth.
And then yeah, and then the city that's like 20 miles away from us, where all the fast food and like Walmart and stuff is, that I have to go to grocery shop and stuff. A few years ago, it got squirrels, and it's got squirrels everywhere now. It never had squirrels. We don't have squirrels around here.
Chipmunks.
Don't have chipmunks either.
Oh wow.
We have gophers.
Gophers are
We're kind of
cool.
Yeah, we're kind of in the plains, hilly area, a lot of farmland. So, like, squirrels are usually around forested areas, and so are chipmunks, but we're not really that forested.
I've
Oh my
seen
god.
a handful of chipmunks. um, the weirdest thing was, as I was walking one day, I went near one of the utility poles, and a chipmunk was sitting there, and he was making crazy noises at me, and I just looked at him, and he's just up there going nuts, like just I don't know whatever chipmunks, not squirrels, whatever they do. They make
Yeah,
all
I
this
know. Yeah, I know what they sound like.
the cat population over here is out of control. There's so many feral cats that run around, and one time the funniest thing was one time, um I think, what was it? I think we ordered I think the kids wanted McDonald's or something, so I ordered McDonald's, and they left it on the stoop, and the cat got into the bag of McDonald's and was dragging the fries away, and he left the trail of fries down the stoop and in the lawn, the front lawn. And I looked on him on the camera, and I'm like, oh my god, this cat, and I couldn't even complain because he got the bag open great and just went nuts with the fries. But yeah, I saw a fox one time, and I never have seen a fox. I was like, wow, that's nuts.
Foxes are pretty sneaky most of the time. They don't like to be around people or civilization.
They're beautiful though.
Yeah. Yep. I had a weasel run in front of me this summer, like right in front of me. And they're kind of like foxes. They don't like to be around people. They're sneaky. And I think it just didn't know I was there when it ran past me, but it was so cool. They're so cute. Little weasels.
They are cute, yeah. I like mole rats too.
Mole rats. Mole rats are from Fallout.
There's mole rats in Fallout.
Yeah, they're like mutated moles mixed
That's
with
so cool.
rats.
That's pretty
And
cool.
then there's mole rats that they strap dynamite to and send them after people.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Mole rats aren't real. They're a made up thing.
Whatever those
They're
little
just-
mole things are. Oh.
Oh, moles.
Yeah, moles. That's it.
Moles, yeah. Mole rats are from Fallout. Alright, what am I gonna do here? I don't want that.
Wow, that's 101. 22, 14, 33. Yeah, these weapons are not the best. I think I cleared this map.
Oh my god.
Yes, attempt auto move. What time does Foxy usually stop? 9?
Yep, 9 your time, 7 my time. Yep. He streams for about 2 hours, right?
Oh,
Five.
beforehand.
5 to 7 my time, so it would be 7 to 9 your time is how long he streams for.
It's almost gonna be 9 o'clock.
If you want, you can quit. I've got 2 movies I gotta watch.
Oh, I don't care. I could sit here and play this till forever.
Okay.
For me, it doesn't matter.
I felt like kind of obligated because I didn't want you to be here alone on your night. I was like, oh god, I'm always there. If I don't show up for saying, he might feel bad. I'm like the mascot of this night.
Owa says he was gonna be here.
Well, Slippy was here when I showed up, so I was kind of happy about that. Well, at least Slippy was here.
So he was playing a good game too, Lunar.
Yeah, I just can't get into JRPGs. I don't even like to watch them. Unless I really am in the mood. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's
There's some that I'd like to replay. Like, I'd like to play through Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, 13, but most people probably don't consider that a JRPG because it's pretty unique. That's about all I'm interested in. I kind of want to play those one of these days again. I mean, I haven't beaten 13 and I haven't beaten 9, so I got to play through those. But I mean, I really want to play through 7 and 8 again. I like the Final Fantasies. Yeah, I like the Final Fantasies. I don't know why. I just do. They're my favorite of the JRPGs. Anything else, I'm just like, whatever. I loved Dragon Warrior was my first JRPG I owned. I bought that when it came out. And I played through it every day for like probably a year. And I got so good at it, I was like basically speed running it every day back in the day when I owned it as a kid. Then I got Dragon Warrior 2, and I loved that. And then I got Final Fantasy 1, and I loved that. And then I got Final Fantasy 2, which was like Final Fantasy something else in Japan, which was the real and then I got oh yeah, it was 4. So 2 was 4 here. So I played through 4. And then I played through 6. and then my friend got 7, and I loved it. I borrowed it from him and played through it. And I got 8. I loved 8. I got 9, and I couldn't get into it. And a lot of people love 9, and I thought I would love it. And I think if I just got in the mood, I could play through that one and enjoy it because it looks fun. I skipped 10 because I had a friend that got it, and I just thought it looked like, no, it's just something I didn't like the looks of at all. I played 11 because a friend was playing it and said he'd play with me, but he never played with me, so I played solo in a massive multiplayer online game, and it was totally boring. Never got to go on any raids. It was way too grindy. I made it to pretty high level just grinding on my own, but it was pretty boring. I bought 12 recently, and it's just, oh my god, it's probably the worst Final Fantasy in my opinion.
Is that the new one that just came out?
12? No, 12 is pretty old.
Oh, whatever.
No, 12 is old. And then I got 13, and most people hate 13, but I love it. I've played it many times, but I've never beaten it. I have over 200 hours in it, and I have never beat it. So I gotta beat it one of these days, because I love playing it.
Which is the one with Noctis?
And then there's 14, which is the next online one, I think. And I never played that one, and I'm just... mainly because I'm not into MMORPGs anymore at all, so I'll probably never play that one. I got 15. I made it pretty far into the beginning of the game. I made it to the first fishing spot, and I couldn't catch any fish. And I was like, this game sucks. The fishing sucks. The fishing turned me off on it. So I was like, I'm done with 15. And 16 is the new one, which is kind of adult. It's the first adult Final Fantasy, which bothers me. And it's all action, and Slippy says it's just boring as all heck.
Slippy hated it.
And I believe him, because I've watched people play it a lot, and it's just like, no. This does look terrible. I hate the idea that they're bringing in adult stuff into a kids' fantasy line of games that have always been for kids up until now. You just decide to like throw in adult bullshit, which isn't even adult, it's childish behavior made to make people think it's adult. I don't know. That's just how I see it. I don't know.
Which is
and then there's all
the one with
there's
Noctis.
all the I don't know who Noctis is, so it must be either 10
It's
or...
car.
Okay, that's 15. 15, I didn't like the combat all that much, and once I got to the fishing, I was like, nope, I'm done. The fishing was terrible. I couldn't catch a fish, so I was done.
There's one of them that Slippy really liked. He was playing it nonstop. There was one with the black car.
Yeah, Slippy likes the car. I thought the car looked retarded. And they all look like emo kids, and
they do.
Just no, thank you, no, not my thing.
That's true. I thought that as soon as I saw it. They do, yeah, with the black clothing, they do.
I'm pretty picky though myself, and I'm opinionated, and I shouldn't tell everybody exactly how I feel about everything, because some people love things and they don't want to hear negative things about their games. I don't think.
You're better off being yourself than being someone you're not.
I guess.
I mean, that's what makes you you. I don't. There's a lot. I mean, I told OI straight out. I don't like a lot of the games on the SMS. I mean, we were talking about some games on SMS or whatever, and I was like, all right, there's some games that look really good. Phantasy Star looks beautiful on the SMS, and we were just, we were talking about that. That's about it.
Yeah, there's not much on the SMS that interests me in any way. I've watched so much jank on there, and a lot of it just the graphics don't do good sprite work. Sure, they got more colors than the NES, but I mean, the colors aren't going to do you much good if you can't do a good job with your sprite work.
Oh, that's true.
It all looks so ugly.
Well, though, what is it? Phantasy Star looks good. I liked Phantasy Star.
Phantasy Star's just too old school JRPG, and there's no way I will ever play it because it's going to be too boring.
It's a lot, that game.
So many people love it because they grew up with it, and I'm sure it was really good back in the day, but old school JRPGs it's the same thing, and I just don't want to get into it because I don't have any nostalgia for it.
I never played that game, Phantasy Star, so to me it never mattered. I didn't care for
Yeah.
it, I'm like, whatever, it's
Yeah.
okay.
But I've talked to so many people, when you talk about like your favorite JRPGs, and Phantasy Star always comes up as like somebody's favorite. There's so many people that love it. And I've never had Sega. I'm a NES kid. Actually grew up in the Atari 2600 era. I'm an old fart.
I grew up with the 78.
Yeah, I know
Then
you did.
I had Nintendo. Thought Nintendo was pretty good.
Nintendo. NES is my favorite retro console, and then I'd say Atari 2600 is my second favorite retro console. It's just fun to mess around with it. Is why I like them, because their games are just really fun to just pick up and play anytime, and then just put it down at any time. They're really well made games that are short, fun to play through, and then you're done. And I think they all do really good sprite work on the NES games. Atari 2600, sure, it doesn't look good. It's got interesting sound that most people probably wouldn't get into these days. But
I think the Atari is the most.
It's very nostalgic.
Yeah, and retro sounding system. That's
Yeah.
like a lot of people, when they hear of things, it's always like either Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Galaga, Yara's Revenge. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of people remember those games.
Let's see, which are the ones I had? Okay, Asteroids was my first game ever. I had Stampede. I loved that game. I had Demon Attack. I loved that game. I had Phoenix. Phoenix was amazing. I loved that one. Cosmic Arc was so good. I had that one. Bump and Jump was my favorite, but the cart died after like about 2 weeks of just constant play. It was a very janky cart. The cart looked different than a normal Atari cart.
I like Crystal Caverns. That's still my favorite.
The one with the bear where you pick up crystals or something. I never had that one. I had a friend that had that one, and I played it on occasion. My uncle had a bunch that I loved, but I never bought them because he had them, and I always went to go visit, and I got to play them there. He had a ton of really fun ones like Empire Strikes Back, Spider-Man, Kaboom.
There was a Spider-Man on Atari?
Yeah. Towering Inferno. He just had tons of them, and I had tons of them. I could just go on and on and on, because I just love so many Atari 2600 games. I mean, the ones that you usually talk about are the ones that I'm like, those are okay, I guess.
I grew.
Like
I mean,
Yars,
like I played Adventurer a lot.
Yars Revenge is kind of. I actually owned Yars Revenge. That's one I never bring up because it's one I didn't really play because it's not that great. It's so weird.
It's a weird game. It is. Yeah. It definitely is a weird game.
Yeah. Freeze enemies, stab enemies. Halves reload time. Yes, please.
Let's see.
That's- I don't know, yeah. But there's a lot of Atari 2600 games that I love. Like, my uncle had really weird ones too. He had E.T.
I have ET.
Most people didn't like that, but I figured it out on my own and I could beat it and I enjoyed it. I played through it all the time. He had Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is another one. It's like one of the hardest games to figure out. I figured that out on my own and I played through it a lot. My favorite Atari 2600 game back in the day my uncle owned, and it was Riddle of the Sphinx. And that's another tough
one.
That's another tough adventure one to figure out. But once you figure it out, it's just super fun. And I played through that all the time. I loved it. Riddle of the Sphinx was awesome.
Heard of Atlantis?
I never heard of Atlantis. I never played it. So you name ones that I don't know most of the time. I think I know everything about Atari, but I guess not. There's a bunch of them, and there's a lot that I never knew about.
Atari's a fun system.
Yeah, it's just got fun pick up, mess around with games. I mean, it's nothing super special unless you have like nostalgia for it. Not many people are gonna like them all that much.
That's true.
Come on, aim.
Let's go.
Did I hit him?
Some Nintendo games I happen to enjoy a lot.
NES has the best retro games, in my opinion. I probably have played and owned just as many NES games as I have Atari 2600 games. And
wow.
Okay, when I first started emulating, I went through every system, and I went through every game in every library.
Mm-hmm.
And I downloaded every game I'm interested in. And when I was done, there was like less than 10 PS1, less than 10 Genesis, 1 or 2 off of this or that and this, hundreds on the NES.
Wow.
Probably 100 or so on the Atari 2600. So yeah, and I think that the NES has the most good games out of any of the classic systems. If you look through the libraries, you're going to find a lot of jank in the other systems. Whereas in the NES, you will find jank, and there's a lot of it. But there's a lot more good games than any other system, in my opinion. That's just how I see it.
The Nintendo I liked a lot. I enjoyed the Nintendo. It wasn't. I started off with horrible games. I had the robot. Because they did a test run in New York.
That game's fun though.
Gyromite?
Gyromite is so fun.
Gyromite's
You don't have to play it. It's actually better to play it without the robot.
Yeah, it is. It's better to play. You're right. It is better to play with the robot without.
But a friend of mine had it, and I played it all the time over there. I loved it. I thought Gyromite was great.
I loved Duck Hunt. I thought Duck Hunt was phenomenal.
Yep, Duck Hunt's fun.
I did not like. So I had Mickey Mousecapades. I didn't like that. I
like that.
Oh, you
Yeah,
like Mousecapades?
Yeah, I had a friend that had it though. I didn't own it personally, but I got to play it at a friend's house all the time, and I just enjoyed playing it. It was just kind of fun, I thought.
I would love to put that on someone's list to play just to see what I missed out on as a kid because I did not like that game.
Foxy plays it almost every Saturday morning. Foxy loves it. It's one of his favorite NES games.
Oh, Mousecapades?
Yeah.
Wow.
I really like it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I really like it. I enjoyed it as a kid. So I have nostalgia for it.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So there's people that like it. There's people that like every game out there.
That's true.
There's people that hate every game out there. Everybody's got their opinion on everything, really. Everyone's a little bit different. Grew up with different things, different experiences. Okay, so this is where the boss is somewhere. He's probably going to kill me, which is fine, because I got to go to the bathroom. Once I die, then I can get up and go to the bathroom. And then I'll probably be done for the night.
Yeah, I ran away from that battle. I got destroyed. But I think this would be a good time. Good time to stop. It's 9:18.
Yeah, if you want to, we could stop now, even.
Yeah, we could do that because I got completely railroaded on that last fight, and oh man, I need to heal everybody, But all right, everyone, we're gonna stop here for now. I don't even know if there's anyone to raid, but I will. What I'll do is I'll stop. Thank you, Cosmic, for coming by. Thanks, everyone, for stopping. Thanks, Finn, for stopping by. And Grave, Slippy. So yeah, it was a good, it was a good night, and we are done for now.
Good seeing everybody. Good night.
All right, good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Cosmic.
Yep.
All right, good night, everyone.
Have fun.